Hello everyone, Tim Brown. Welcome back to my Apple Podcast, the podcast that makes a personal connection to everything Apple. Now basically when I host an episode, I usually focus on something that is more related to, say, a productivity app or a video editing app, or how to work with apps that create cool website interfaces and so forth. And I rarely get around to working with anything that has to do with music because, quite frankly, I am not musically inclined. I cannot play a single instrument, and so I get very nervous when I have to review a musical app. But at the same time, Apple's products and the apps that come with them make a lot of these things so easy, you just can't help but want to try them. And I found one app that really works for me, and it's called Launchpad. You have to check this app out. Let's launch Launchpad. And basically, it's an app with beat pads, and you select all the different beat pads. Some are bass, some are vocals, some are melodic, and you mix them all together to create your own beat. And you can actually save these songs to Dropbox or various different locations, and you can use them in your movie projects or what have you. So basically what you're looking here is a grouping of beats, and they're all categorized. You can have breaks, drum and bass, dubstep, hip hop, house, house 2, and so forth. I'm going to actually go ahead and go with house. And then to the right, you're going to see your selection with the option to set the beats per minute. Now for house, 127 beats per minute is pretty fast. I'm actually going to take it down to about maybe 112. Now let's go ahead and open this set of beats. So now you see we have a grid of options here. And every grouping of beats is going to have its own selection. And if you're not happy with that selection, you can just select Edit Pads in the top right corner. And then you can go through the various different categories on the right hand side and begin selecting those that you do not want. Hit the X button to remove them, and then replacing it with something else. And voila, you have a new edited pad. So let's go ahead and work with these pads that I have set up to see what kind of recording I can come up with. Again, I'm going to remind you I have no musical talent here, and I'm totally winging this thing. As a matter of fact, I have so much confidence in this app that I'm actually going to go ahead and hit the record button in the top right corner, and I'm just going to start recording what I produce. First thing I'm going to do is choose a drum beat. Okay, it sounded pretty good. Now I'm going to go ahead and bring in a bass. That sounded pretty cool. Really sounds like I know what I'm doing, doesn't it? We need something melodic though. I'm going to go with one of these melodic beats. I have no idea what they're going to sound like, but hey, what the heck. Let's go with melodic SL Fence. Cool, huh? I'm digging that. All right, now let's see if I can find something else here. Let's see, there's another option for lead synthesizer, lead chords. Let's try one of these lead options and see what we get. Kind of interesting, huh? I don't know if I like this or not. I'm gonna maybe try and switch up and try something else. That's a little different. Again, I'm experimenting here, just having fun. I'm gonna deselect this, maybe try one of these vocal options. There's another option up here, it's called Vocal Lifting Me High. Let's try that. Yeah, now that's the club beat I'm looking for. Now you see on the right hand side you have some FX options. These are effects that you can get by just pressing and holding down on the button. So I'm going to experiment with one of these and see what they sound like. There's a vocal echo button in the bottom right. I'm going to try this. Yeah, that was okay. Didn't really like that. Let's try something else. Nah, that wasn't too cool. Let's try something different. I'm going to replace this vocal with a melodic spectral. See what that sounds like. Yeah, that sounded cool. Love that. Now there's something down here in the column next to it on the left at the bottom. It's called Pad Tom. I'm not sure what that is, but maybe that might add something to this. Now I wonder what would happen if I remove the drums from this beat. See what it sounds like. Now let's see what it sounds like if I remove the melodic beat. Okay, still sounds pretty cool. Yeah, that sounded cool. Let's bring the drums back in. Yeah, that sounds pretty cool. I have no musical talent, and yeah, I swear to God, when I'm using this application, it feels like I really know what I'm doing. And I'm recording myself and I'm having a whole lot of fun. And I'm not done yet. There are some buttons on the right hand side that give you a few more options. One is the ability to control the volume, which I don't know if I need to use those controls right now. One thing I actually want to show you is how to use FX. So check this out. Yeah, that's stutter. And there are a lot of options here. I'm going to just play around with randomly here. Let's try Gator. Okay, that didn't really change it too much. Let's try something else. How about this other stutter option? Yeah, I like that. Now there's a delay option on the bottom too. Let's see what that sounds like. Sort of created this sort of echo chamber kind of effect, which I kind of like. Now there's a auto filter option on the bottom, right in the center there. Let's try one of those. It kind of muffles the sound a little bit. Pretty cool. Yeah, man, you feel like you're a DJ, just having fun here. I mean, this is pretty awesome. And I'm recording this whole thing. I could just start winding this down. So I'm going to take the drums away. And then I'm going to go ahead and take the melodic away. That's it. Launchpad. If I can do it, you can. It is well worth it and a lot of fun. Obviously. This is Tim Brown. Thanks for tuning in to this fun little demo. I got to tell you, I really had a lot of fun here. Before I go, though, I want to show you the option that you have to save recording. So you see here, I actually recorded this, and it's right here in my library. And when I tap on it, you see I have the option to save the SoundCloud. I can save the Dropbox, or I can email it. So this recording is yours. I'm saving it as a WAV file. And wow, I'm a musical genius. This is Tim Brown. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of My Apple Podcast. Check me out next time.